There is a question here from 10S, another super chat. So thank you, 10S, who says, Draenei are the original paladins, right? Not humans. That's really fun.
Okay.
Because it can devolve into semantics about what you consider a paladin, because it really is predicated on light and how it works.
I think it is mostly a semantic discussion of what a paladin is, because I imagine, as far as we're fully aware, as far as our history of Azeroth and the cosmos is, I think they definitely were, because they're the closest thing we know to a precursor race. They almost basically are. Like, there's the Titans, and then the Draenei are like the oldest beyond that, I think, or close enough to it.
Dreadlords,
yeah.
I imagine the Dreadlords are a lot more ancient, because the Dreadlords were around whenever Sargeras... Like, the Dreadlords were around... I should probably go to wide. The Dreadlords were around before Sargeras fell to the Burning Legion.
Yeah, so they're definitely well older. I guess they may have been the first paladins, based on if they actually engage with the light. But as far as I think we can be sure, the Draenei are the first paladins. They maybe not. Humans developed paladinness, developed the art of being a paladin. They're wielding the light separately. So it's kind of, at least I would hate for that to be a retcon where the light power actually came from thing. But I think everything that's used the light fundamentally has figured out the power on their own.
Yeah.
Outside of the Blood Elves, who used the Naru for it first and then learned to wield it themselves. So Draenei were definitely paladins before humans were, but there's no link between them.
Yes.
They all just kind of came together as a thing.
I guess is basically, to be a paladin, you have to have enough belief and faith in the light that you can wield it as a weapon. Be you a Knight of the Silver Hand or a Scarlet Crusader. Yeah. So that would mean that any alien on any planet who felt this force, this light binding things together, or however it works, and believed and had faith in that and developed a religion or whatever. It doesn't even need to be a formal religion, but just developed enough around that to have faith in it, then they were a paladin. So, I mean, who knows? Like, some random hyena 17 parsecs over there maybe got a wise idea about the light, and suddenly the hyena, I don't know, a big old... That's obviously reducing it to absurdity to make the point. Any alien who believed and had faith was the first paladin. Yeah. So, probably not humans, because we know Draenei existed like 25,000 years in the past.
Yeah, so I think... I'm trying to think, could the first ones maybe have been paladins first? Or one of them maybe, but...
Well, they created the light, so they wouldn't, I think, have they wouldn't have the faith required to use the light in the way that we would.
But they force it.
Yeah, if they created the light, then it's obviously power that they can harness, just in a very different way to how we would.
Yeah, so that's I guess it is semantics again over what a paladin is, because Blood Elf paladins, were they paladins if they forced it instead of believing in it?
Yeah, they were scummy leeches.
Yeah, they were leeches, but they were paladins, so it's
yeah.
That's a fun question to think about. I'm definitely going to start looking at the minus 100,000 years segment of the timeline after this and see if I can find anything fun there.